Hey everybody, today's video is going to be a haul. This is from Waxincredibles. This is an order I placed like last week maybe for quite a few of her items. She was having a free shipping over $40 and I think I spent $48. I got quite a few items, some new stuff I wanted to try. So I've ordered from Waxincredibles once previously, and I really liked her stuff. It's really strong, and to me seems to be really good quality wax. So this time I picked out quite a few things that really were kind of out of my comfort zone, stuff that I wouldn't necessarily gravitate toward, but I was just looking through everything that was available with her ready to ship, and I just wanted to try some new things. And I thought I would share them with you. I do want to preface by saying these were delivered on a really hot day and they sat out on my porch for a little bit. So some of the wax looks a little bit crazy, but that is not through any fault of the vendor. Like I said, it was sitting out. Some of it actually got kind of nasty. And then, of course, when I brought it in, it re-solidified, so it wasn't quite so bad, but I just wanted to show you guys what I got. I hope you enjoy the haul. Let's get started. The first one I'm going to show you is this right here. And the reason I'm showing you this one is because, as you can see, the container is empty. This is Marshmallow Candy Apple, and you can see the scent description there. Apple, pineapple, orange, neroli, cinnamon, sandalwood, fresh musk, bamboo, patchouli, infused with velvet wood, spice, and vanilla bean. As you can see, Waxincredibles has the cure date on there, so that is the date that this should be ready to be melted. And then her little logo up there, which is like a little like rosebud or something like that. Anyhow, this smelled really good. It's definitely the Bath & Body Works dupe, and I really liked it mixed with the marshmallow because it kind of made it a little bit more of a creamy scent and also made it not quite so like soapy. But the reason I had to go ahead and melt this, as you can see, this is it got a little messy in here, and when trying to get that to focus, and when I took the lid off to sniff it and then went to put the lid back on, it wasn't sticking on it, and it was because like wax had gotten like kind of caught up in the lid. And so since it was already cured, I just went ahead and melted it because the lid was not staying on. Like I said, through no fault of the vendor. Again, it was sitting outside, it was hot, and it's just bound to happen. But I just went ahead and melted it because of that. So that is Marshmallow Candy Apple. Next up, let's just do this one. So I'm probably going to have to manual focus all throughout this, so sorry about that. This is Abel Bath. This is a scent that I've never tried, but I've heard lots of people talk about with regards to it being such a nice, fresh scent. And I didn't used to be the biggest fan of lemon. It just wasn't something I went for because every time I thought about lemon, I just thought about like cleaner. But lately, I've been into it. I haven't ordered a ton of it, but with this order, I did get some things that have like lemon in them, this being one of them. So as you can see, Abel Bath is fresh citrus rounded out with hints of lemongrass. And this is a scent that I think pretty much every vendor carries. Again, I just wanted to try it and see how it smelled. So it's like a greenish yellow color, not the prettiest color, but this smells really good, but I do have to say it does kind of put me in the same vein of like a cleaner lemon. So it is very lemony. It is very like, it has like a green note. But part of this is also reminding me of like Lemonheads candy. Like I'm getting that kind of vibe from it. But this is something I feel like if I mixed it with like a berry or a pink sugar, I maybe would like it better. But this is a true intense lemon scent. So if you really like lemon, you will like this. I'm not getting a ton of orange or any other citrus really out of this. And I think it's because the lemongrass really makes the lemon stand out even more. Again, it smells good, and I was kind of going out of my comfort zone purchasing a lot of these scents. So I'm happy to have it and try it out, but that's going to be a really strong one. And very, very, very lemony. This next one here is Apple Sugar Rush. This is green apple, vanilla bean Noel, and frosted sugar cookie. And this one was a little bit different. So it had like these little gold glitters at the bottom, as you guys can see there. And this one smells good. So you get the vanilla bean, you get the sugar cookie, and you get the green apple. Now, this is definitely a green apple. I do imagine if this was Macintosh apple or like a red apple, the scent would be a little sweeter. And it actually would be my preference, but it does smell really good. And it's not super intense bakery. This doesn't smell like you're cooking something. It's just a nice mix of like a really yummy, warm vanilla with that tart, kind of crisp, bright green apple. So that one's really nice. And these scent shots are pretty big. I think these were $2. And the marshmallow candy apple that I already melted, I cut into 3. And I thought that worked really well. So these I will probably be cutting into 3s. This next one is from Asia with Love. This is one I really wasn't that sure about. This is a rich woody bouquet sweetened with orange, laced with jasmine, sheer woods, western cedar, accent a base of sandalwood, vanilla bean, and golden amber. And it's just white. This one's another one that got kind of messy. This one smells good. It's kind of powdery, and it reminds me of something, but I can't put my finger on it. So I get a ton of vanilla in this, and it's very perfumey. Like, to me, this smells like a perfume. So you get a lot of the florals in here, and that amber. Her amber is really strong. I do like this. I'm not going to go out on a limb and say that this is like a favorite, but it also smells really strong. So we'll see how that one goes. The next one I have here is Cottage Breezes. And you can see this is a ozonic, I guess that's how you say that, saltwater, floral, melon, green amber, powdery woods, and musk notes. So this scent is reminiscent of an alluring saltwater mist. I didn't really get that from this. To me, this just smells like soap. I mean, it's definitely watery. It has that kind of like ocean type scent, but to me, it's a little bit like one note, if that makes sense. I know it has all these notes on here, but when you smell it, it's not very complex. Like, to me, it just smells like a bar soap. So, I mean, it smells good. I'll melt it in my bathroom. But this one isn't a favorite for me. Next up here, I have Cupcake at Tiffany's, which I've already purchased from her before. This is sweet, buttery notes with hints of toffee, chocolate, buttercream, and vanilla cake. And this one is two-toned. So you can see it's that pretty Tiffany blue at the bottom and then the white at the top. And Cupcake at Tiffany's, I mean, everyone's talked about this. Oh, there's some little sprinkles up there too. This is just a really yummy, buttery bakery scent. I mean, you get all those notes in this. I think this is just an oil. Cupcake at Tiffany's is like just its own oil. This isn't something that all these oils have been blended together. But again, it just smells really good. I like how you get the hint of chocolate, but there's not like too much of it. It is really buttery. It's just such a yummy scent, and it's really strong. So I'm happy to have some more of this. This one here is Sweet Warm Sugar. You can see this is warm vanilla sugar and pink sugar, something that is right up my alley. I love warm vanilla sugar from Bath & Body Works, and when I saw this combo, I thought that's probably going to smell really nice. Trying to get this out of here so you guys can see. So, of course, the bottom is pink, or the bottom is white, and the top is pink. And it smells really good. Warm vanilla sugar and pink sugar to me kind of can come off smelling the same. So I feel like one doesn't stand out the most. But I will say I do get a ton of the warm vanilla sugar. I think the pink sugar is what's on top. And it smells so good. Just a nice, pretty, like, bedroom fragrance. So I really, really like that one. And I really like her ready to ship. I love how the stuff comes in and I don't have to let it cure if I don't want to. I am the type of person that, like, if it says on here it's ready in February, I'll go ahead and melt a piece, and if it's not strong enough, I'll let it keep curing. I kind of haven't found that sweet spot for Waxincredibles yet. I have found that the stuff I have for my old order that I'm melting now is really strong. So, but I haven't really determined what's that, like, perfect cure time for her wax, because for me, not all vendors have the same type of cure time. It really just depends on the vendor and their wax. It can really vary. This here is Beckys Bliss. This is absolutely fabulous cake. Marshmallow bomb, vanilla, and coconut bliss. And this is one that I was really excited to get because I love coconut and vanilla scents. So I was telling my sister, when we were smelling these, that this reminds me of Palmer's cocoa butter. And that's truly what it reminds me of. There's some little sprinkles on there. I don't know if you guys can tell. But yeah. The top is very strong vanilla. The bottom, you definitely get the coconut. But it's not like to me, it's not really a tropical coconut. It's also not a, like, pure, authentic coconut, which isn't that sweet. It's like a Palmer's cocoa butter. So I do like it. This is about as close. This really does not smell very bakery to me. This is about as close as I would get to, like, what we like to call a suntan lotion scent. Because to me, it's like veering on that, but it's not terrible because I do not like suntan lotion scents. But this one smells really good. I do like it. I'm excited to melt it. Next up here, we have Honolulu Coast. This is Coconut Milk, Honolulu Sun, Coconut Coast, Fiji Fruit, Pineapple. And I think Honolulu Sun is like a Bath & Body Works dupe. But it's so funny. When I first got this and opened it, I was like, this looks like candy corn. It looks like a fall scent. But as you can see, this is tri-layered. This one smells so good. See, the coconut in this smells totally different from the other coconut. This smells more like that authentic on the beach, knocked a coconut from a tree and popped it open. Like that meat of the coconut. And then there's the pineapple in this, just makes it so sweet. I'm not sure what Honolulu Sun is, but I'm pretty sure I have a Bath & Body Works soap actually in one of my bathrooms right now. Oh, it just smells so good. It's very tropical. I like that the coconut and the pineapple blend together really well and they're not competing. That's a really good scent. Next up here, I have Cocoa Beach Baby Blues. This is Cocoa Beach Baby, Blue Sugar, Pink Chiffon, and Tonka Bean. This also seemed like something that would be right up my alley. This is 2 layers here, so you can see it's like a purple and a pink or I'm sorry, a purple and a pink, a purple and a blue. And this smells so good. So this is definitely less tropical. It's more like a nice summer perfume. So the pink chiffon's really strong in this. I'm not sure what the Cocoa Beach Baby is, but there is that kind of like tanning oil scent in this, but it's not strong at all. And the blue sugar, like, I'm barely getting at all. Which is weird because blue sugar is usually really strong, but it smells really good. So I really like that one. Then here we have Chiffon Sparkles, which is Fairy Dust, Pink Chiffon, and Fresh Squeezed Oranges. This is another one that has 2 layers. So it is pink on the top there and then orange on the bottom. This one smells so good. So I'm not sure what Fairy Dust is, but I definitely get the pink chiffon scent and the fresh squeezed oranges. Like, this is not a tart orange. This literally smells like orange juice. That one's really good. Smells really refreshing. So I'm excited to melt that. This is one of the samples I got. This is Berry Fruitlicious. This is strawberry cotton candy frosting and fruity rings. This one I would probably just melt in one go in a warmer. So there's like some little sprinkles down there. And this one just smells like cereal. I'm not the hugest fan of cereal. I do like the Fruit Loop scent when it's mixed with a funnel cake, because it just brings this nice kind of warmth to it. But just in general, I don't really go for Fruit Loop scents. I will melt this. There's nothing bad about it. I don't hate it. It's just cereal notes are not notes that I normally go for. Then we have Chiffon Air. This is a fruity floral blend with warm vanilla, crisp sandalwood. I'm assuming there's supposed to be a comma there. And soothing musk. And then crisp ozone, salty sea spray, seaweed, sea weather driftwood, and water lily. And it's just a white scent shot there. And this one smells good, but this one is very floral. So for me, I wish some of those more like salty sea spray, seaweed, crisp ozone, some of those notes came out more. Because I'm getting more of like the sandalwood, the musk, and the lily. It does smell good. I always try melting something once unless I just can't stand it. And then, of course, if I don't like it, I'll pass it on. But that is that one. Did I already get this one? Yeah. This next one here is Pineapple Upside Down Cake. I was really excited for this. This is a rich combination of pineapple cake butter with hints of orange zest and brown sugar. It turns out this is one that I was a little bit more disappointed about. So obviously, reading that, I thought I was going to get this yummy bakery note. This smells like straight cherries to me. Maraschino cherries. Like, that is it. That's all I'm getting. My sister really likes cherry scents, so when she smelled this, she loved it. I'm still going to melt a sliver of it. It's very strong. But it just smells like straight cherries. I guess if you reach a little bit, maybe there's definitely a little pineapple in this. So I won't say that it's just straight cherry, but the majority of what I'm getting is just a sickeningly sweet maraschino cherry. And I absolutely hate that scent. So, especially if it's not blended well with something. So, we'll see how that one goes. And then finally, for my scent shots, I have Lavender Mac Apple. This is green citrus, crisp apple, light musk, lavender fields, and fresh blossom with nuances of warm musk and sweet sandalwood. This one I really liked a lot. And you guys know I'm not a big lavender fan, but this one just works so good together. Mac Apple is everything to me. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I love that scent so much. And then her lavender, it's not super sweet, but it's not super herbal. It's a really nice kind of in between. But her Mac Apple is sweet, and I think that's why this just works so well for me. This is one I wouldn't even though it has lavender in the name, I would not melt this for bed. This is just a nice kind of earthy, fruity blend. I really like that one. All right, so I have a few more things, some in bags, and then a couple clams. I'm going to get those set up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I actually decided I don't feel like setting them up, so I'll just pause as I open the packages. So this next one I'm showing you is one of the samples I got. As you can see, yes, it got gross. This is Green Apple Explosion Tart Juicy Green Apple, just as good as the Granny Smith apple. This is what it looks like. It's a little dog bone, or what was supposed to be a dog bone before it got nasty. This one smells really good, but it's not something I'm sure I want my house smelling like. I don't know. And this is one I'll probably cut in half. It really does smell good. It's kind of like a green apple candy. This is one I feel like I should put with like some pink sugar or something. I always want to put pink sugar and stuff, but it does smell really good. It's just not one I'm sure about, so I'll probably melt half of it. And again, if I don't like it, I'll pass it on. Okay, next up here, I have Fluffy Towels. This was also a sample. So this came in one of these little rosebuds. This one didn't get too messy. This is the fresh scent of clean towels, warm and fluffy, straight from the dryer. This smells really good. There's definitely some lemon in this. But it's like a sweet, almost like sugary lemon. Because to me, this does not make me think laundry. Like when you first look at this or read the description, that's what you would think. It smells like a dryer sheeter, like laundry. It doesn't to me. It definitely has that clean scent, but that sugary lemon just almost makes it like it's like a sweet, fresh scent. It smells really good. I really like this Fluffy Towel scent. Next up here, I have this one. And this is Mahogany Coconut. This is a unique blend of rare mahogany layered with coconut, sandalwood, vanilla, and oak moss. And this is just a straight cologne scent. I haven't actually decided if I'm going to keep this or not. If I do keep it, it'll probably go in the bathroom. It smells good. I'm just not the biggest cologne fan, so I don't know. We'll have to see about that one, but that's Mahogany Coconut. Okay, next up I have this one. This is in Blue Bayou. This is Blue Raspberry Slushy, Crisp Green Apple, and Tart Lemons. And that is what this one looks like. You can see it did get a little nasty in there, but that's all right. This one smells so good. So her blue raspberry really does smell like a slushie. And then you get the lemon with it and the tartness of the green apple. It's just really good. I really like this one. I can't wait to melt it. And then finally, I have, last for my shapes, I have Lemony Fresh Towels. This is Sweet Meyer Lemon, Abel Bath, and Fluffy Towels. And this was supposed to say Queen Bee on the bottom. Again, it got really messy, but this is a nice big melt. And this one is amazing. So this is obviously very lemony, but it's also really sweet. And you smell the Abel Bath in this, but it's not as like punch you in the face like the actual scent shot. I think because it is blended so well with those other scents. I can't wait to melt this one. And this one is so good. I really, really like this one. And then finally, I have 3 clamshells. So this first one I have is Pink Blossom Breezes. This is refreshing, fresh flowers. Oh, it's refreshing, fresh flowers, light coconut, soothing musk, sandalwood, ozonic sea air, and warm vanilla. And this is two-toned, as you can see. And this one smells good, but I'm not sure about it yet. It is very floral, very floral. Oh, and there's like some little sprinkles on the bottom, so really pretty. I'm definitely getting the sandalwood, the musk. Her musk really jumps out, the fresh flowers. There is some vanilla in this, but it's not jumping out at me just yet, and the coconut is just like not even there. It does smell really good. Again, I'm just not sure about it yet. Florals aren't normally my thing, but I will definitely try that out. Next up, I have Island Beach Baby. This is juicy ripe peaches, fresh coconut with hints of sweet milk, underlying tones of sweet musk, spiced vanilla, dewy greens, and caramelized sugar. Again, it's two-toned, really bright, pretty colors. And there's no sprinkles on the bottom of that one. This one is good. So it just smells like, it smells fruity and tropical. You get the warmth of the coconut. You get this little bit of spice in the vanilla. You even get the musk, but it's not like overpowering. I really like that one, so I'm excited to melt that. And then finally, I have Pretty Pink Sheets. This is fruity floral, blends with warm notes of vanilla, white and dark chocolate, crisp sandalwood, soothing musk, violet, fresh jasmine, blackberries, and with a hint of green top notes. So this one has some glitters on the top. And oh, there's some on the bottom of this one too. And this one I love. This one smells so good. It's almost like a laundry scent, but it's not. It's like feminine, floral, a little bit laundry, but not too much, but really soft. It reminds me of a scent I used to get from a vendor called Two Timing Tart. Her scent was called Jillian's Knickers, and I think it had pink sugar in it, but I mean, if you told me pink sugar was in this, I would believe you. I know it's not in the notes, but I definitely smell it. I just really, really like this one. So that is Pretty Pink Sheets. And that is it for my haul from Waxincredibles. I really, really like this vendor. She's always running really great sales. She's always doing things in her Facebook group, contests, games. I will link her website and her Facebook group below. I think her pricing is really reasonable. I think it's a really great quality wax. I get good throw, or I have gotten good throw from pretty much everything I've gotten from her just thus far. So I would definitely encourage you to give her a try or just place a small order. If you did enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up and you can subscribe if you'd like, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.